Good, happy Friday morning. Today's video is going to be a super fun Halloween video. I am so sorry that the dishwasher is so loud, but today is going to be a fun Halloween video. I think it's our 5th Halloween video, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, oh, it's 6. I was wrong. Okay, it's our 6th Halloween video for the year, and it's going to be kind of a fun one because I'm going to be doing a movie review. Start with the movie The Nun. Come along with me and hear my opinions on some scary movies. Okay, I want to say that it just got out of theaters, but this is The Nun. It's a 2018 movie. It's an hour and 36 minutes. This is what it looks like. There's the directors and everything like that. Now, initially, I saw the preview for it, and I thought it was pretty interesting looking, and the preview has a jump scare in it. So I thought, oh, that's a really good jump scare. It has the potential to be a really good movie. So it's also done by the same people that do The Conjuring and Annabelle and that kind of thing. I'm not sure if it's also Insidious. I think it is, but it's by the same person or like somebody on the team that also works on those movies. And so I love those movies and I think they're really good. Now, to me, Annabelle was pretty good and Conjuring was pretty good, but Insidious to me wasn't really scary. It was kind of more like a jump scare type of movie, but I didn't really find it too scary. I actually did a review on it and I rated it like a 4 out of 10 on the scariest scale. But Conjuring was higher up there, and so was Annabelle. And I saw Annabelle Creation in the theater with rumble seats, and that just added completely to the effect. So Annabelle Creation, I gave a 9 out of 10 in scary, and Annabelle, I think it was just Annabelle, I gave a 7, I believe, if I remember correctly. Anyways, that was my rating on it. So I thought it had the potential to be a really great movie. So I did see it. And when you're watching scary movies like that, you want to have the effect that they would have, like, if you're not watching it in the theater, you want to have the effect of, like, it being in the theater, turning off all of the lights and no noises and things like that, and no distractions, you know, TVs, phones and things like that, if you really want to give the movie a good, like, actual good review. So I did all that, and I watched the other movies in anticipation to see this movie. So I did see this movie, and it was pretty good. I really did like it. Out of 10, I would give The Nun probably a 6. It was really good. It was scary. It did have a lot of jump scares. Now, when I say it was scary, I mean it did have jump scares that made me jump, and parts where I was like, you know, a little nervous for the characters and things like that. That's what I mean by it. There's a lot of talking at the beginning and a lot of like lead up to it. It did at the very beginning start with something like initially jump scary and like initially scary, but then the part where they actually get to the place that they need to go in the movie, I'm trying not to ruin anything, took a little long. And then well, there's always those moments in scary movies where you're like, don't split up, don't do this, don't do that. So there was a lot of those moments. There's a lot of jump scares in it. The actual character, the nun, is creepy, and she's scary looking. You know, like I wouldn't want to run into her. But I didn't think she was like so scary, like jump out of my seat scary. So that's kind of what I thought of it. I would be interested to see what you guys thought. That's my rating. I give it a 6 out of 10. It's scary, but it's not like, oh my god, I'll never be able to watch a scary movie, I'll never be able to sleep again scary. That's just my personal opinion on it. It was an incredible movie. It was really good. It was very well filmed. The actors were great. I didn't know that the girl who plays the young nun, or soon-to-be nun, who goes to this place, was actually the Conjuring, I think her name is Vera something's younger sister. So she's in this one, and then Vera is in The Conjuring, and all the cases of Ed Warren and Lorraine Warren. So she's in those. So I thought that was really cool. They look so similar that at first I thought it was her. And then I'm like, oh, it's not her, it's her sister. So I had to look up that. That was pretty interesting and cool. If you like jumpscare movies, this is definitely the movie for you. My fiance, Andrew, who, if you watch our vlogs, you would know, doesn't like scary movies. So he got scared of the preview and would not watch the actual movie. Like, the preview was enough to scare him. So if you don't really watch scary movies, like, this could potentially be a scary movie to you. But if you watch scary movies, like any scary movie, you watch it just to see it and see if it is scary, and you don't really get scared. Like, you do jump at jump scares, but you don't really get scared by the movies, and you watch this, you probably won't think it's scary, but you probably will be like, oh yeah, that was a good movie. I think that's how you'll feel. Anyways, that was my review for The Nun 2018. Definitely go and see it, and definitely tell me in the comments what you guys thought of it. Okay, the next movie is Unfriended Dark Web. I actually watched this once by myself and once with Sarah. So it's a 2018 movie. That's All the People, hour 28. So this one is exactly like the first one with all the computer stuff. You see them typing, you see them listening to music, you see them private messaging and Skyping and all of that, and you know, they turn off their volume button to talk to this person and all of that stuff. It's the same in that way. The difference is he finds a laptop on, I think, at a coffee shop, and he takes it, and he, I guess, starts using it, and he's using a program to talk to his girlfriend who's deaf. And so he's using an app, you know, called Papaya to like do hand signs and like so that when he's talking to her, he can play the video clip and it'll show the different signs to mean a phrase, and then she can understand without having to read his lips or him typing. The preview of it, I have to say, again, just personal opinion as a scary movie fan, the preview for it is scarier than the actual movie, I would personally say. I'm not gonna even say it's scary because I didn't find it scary at all. It's more like a psychological thing. It's good. There's a lot of just talking and typing and searching things, which I'm just not really a fan of. There's a lot of like dull, not dull, I don't want to say dull, there's a lot of talking moments in it that go on for a really long time, and less of the actual like scary movie effect of like dark web stuff, you know? Like, I was expecting to see like, I don't know, like them finding a girl or something like that, and she was kidnapped, and then they figure out where she is or something like that. And it didn't really show very much dark web stuff besides him going through video files and like seeing certain videos of things on the dark web. There wasn't really a lot of dark web stuff. It was a lot of talking, a lot of playing Cards Against Humanity, which I don't quite understand how it goes into it. I think it was just them trying to make it like these are average people talking on video chat and playing game night on video chat. And I think, I don't know, I think that personally they were a little too easy to manipulate. Like, I would expect, in scary movies there's always one person who is like the voice of reason, who knows what to do that you should follow, and that survives till the end and is like tough and everything. The person that you decide at the beginning of the movie that's going to survive. And I don't really think they had one. Now, the girl who's the main guy's girlfriend, the whole movie, I don't want to ruin anything, so if you haven't seen it, like, stop watching, but I should have probably said that before I talked about it, but she doesn't know anything that's happening the whole movie, and it's just kind of super confusing on, like, I know why he wouldn't tell her to put her in danger, but, like, she has no idea what's going on at all, but she's in danger, and it seems like she would be the voice of reason, but she's not really the voice of reason because she has no idea what's going on, and she's just kind of video chatting with him and going to meet up with him, and she's just confused the whole movie, and that kind of ruined it a little bit for me. I kind of wanted her to find out what was going on, be the voice of reason, figure out what to do, and all that stuff. Huge spoiler, don't watch if you haven't seen Unfriended Dark Web. There's alternate endings in it that go on. Now, I know in the first Unfriended, nobody survives. Everybody, you know, gets taken. The main girl does make it till the end, but she doesn't make it at the very end. I mean, she makes it to the end of the movie, but at the end of the movie, she does get taken by the ghost. So I kind of figured it would be like that. And the original one, when you're not watching the extended scenes one, does go like that. But you don't really see, like, his girlfriend goes to the warehouse and whatever, and she's, like, standing there and confused, and I'm just like, I know she's, like, a girl in a scary movie, but, like, even if she has no idea what's going on, even if her boyfriend tells her, like, hey, meet me here, and sends her a ping, and it's a creepy building where there's no other cars, and there's nothing in sight, and it's some kind of industrial building, and he says to go inside, I'm not gonna go inside. I'm gonna be like, you come out and meet me. Or, like, if he changed his mind and instead of saying meet me in my apartment, he said meet me at some industrial building, I'm gonna go to, like, his apartment or go to, like, a coffee shop nearby. I'm not gonna just go there. I think that's what was confusing me, is she doesn't seem stupid in the movie. She seems really smart. And she still goes in there. And then you don't really see, you just kind of see, like, some guy go behind her. I did, however, I was talking about the negative, I'll talk about the positive. I did, however, like how every time there's a bad guy in the scene, they made it like some kind of weird computer glitch of a person, and they made a weird noise, and you couldn't see the person walk by, and it was kind of like a shadow, like a ghost. I thought that was pretty cool. And the ending, where it turned out to be all these different people, one of them was a cop, and he was Dark Web, and, like, it shows all these people. I thought that was interesting, and I thought that was a good effect for the movie, that it's a bunch of different people, like, ooh, trust no one. The part that I didn't like about that was the fact that they're all showing their faces. Like, they're not showing their nose or mouth, but they all were showing, like, this. Like, pretend I have a hood on. They're showing, like, their eyes and this part of their face. And I'm like, I don't think, I mean, if I was that person, I wouldn't want to show anything, you know? Like, I would have a full, like, mask or something, or, like, one of those plastic masks that people wear in scary movies. I would have that. I don't think I would be even showing my eyes, because you can identify anything. So that part I did like. I did like that the whole thing was just a giant ruse, and the fact that they were like, oh, we planted the laptop, we wanted a group of people to blame for this. So, like, that part was good, because it's like a secret little thing you have to figure out as you watch a movie. But then also I'm like, they must have been watching the guy who took the laptop for days before, and, like, had been looking into him, because otherwise there's so many variables. Even though they can do dark web and they can go on your computer and hack into all this stuff and change things and all of that, even though they can do that, there's so many other variables of, like, all his friends and things like that, that they had to have been looking at him before this. Like, they saw him eyeing the laptop and then research him, and they don't really explain that part. So that's what I thought of that movie. Out of 10, on a scary scale, I would rate that a 2. It's not scary. To me personally, it's not scary. It's a 2 out of 10. on scary movie, like horror movies scale on like would I watch it again, is it a good movie, I would give it probably a 4. I know that sounds so bad, but it's just not a movie I would watch again. It's just kind of lags and takes forever to get to the main point. There's a lot of plot holes in it that I didn't like understand, and it left me confused, and it's kind of predictable. So that's what I thought of Unfriended Dark Web, and I hope you'll watch all 3 movies and see if you like any of them, if you felt the same way, if you felt different, and what you thought of them. Definitely tell me in the comments below, because I'd be very interested. And if you'd like me to do more movie reviews, it doesn't have to be scary movies, it could be any kind of movies, put that in the comments as well. I also want to state that the new Halloween movie is out in theaters, and it just went out, I think, tonight / it comes out tomorrow, Friday. I'm so excited. I'm seeing it in theaters. I'm gonna see it in theaters multiple times. I'm gonna try and convince my mom to go and see it with me. Maybe Andrew, because I don't know, he's not into scary movies. And I'm so excited. I wanted to see it tonight, but Andrew had to work. So anyways, I'm so excited. Tell me in the comments below if you were excited for the new Halloween movie. Oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna be so awesome. Alright, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this Halloween video, and we will see you for a regular vlog tomorrow.